The Southern Ocean rages. A harsh wind howls across the endless expanse of water. Waves the size of small mountains crash against the hull of a ship, a lone warrior braving the storm. This is the domain of Captain Paul Watson, a man on a mission. He stands on the bridge, his eyes fixed on the horizon. His weathered face reflects years spent battling not only the elements but also the relentless greed of mankind. For decades, Watson has waged a war against whaling, a fight to protect the largest creatures on Earth. This is the story of a man who dared to challenge an industry. It is the story of the whales he fights to save. And it is the story of a planet in peril, desperate for voices of courage to rise above the storm. The fate of giants hangs in the balance, and the outcome of this battle will echo through the corridors of history. Paul Watson's love for the ocean began in his childhood. Growing up on the rugged coast of Canada, he developed a deep connection to the sea. He witnessed firsthand the beauty of the natural world, but also its fragility. The young Watson was drawn to the water, fascinated by its power and the life it sustained. A turning point came when he witnessed the brutal clubbing of a baby seal. This event ignited a fire in his soul, a fierce determination to protect the defenseless. He knew then that his life would be dedicated to defending the creatures of the ocean. This passion led him to join the Sierra Club and Greenpeace, where he honed his activism and developed his unwavering commitment to direct action. Disillusioned with the limitations of traditional conservation groups, Watson took a radical step. In 1977, he founded the Sea Shepherd Conservation Society. He envisioned an organization that would not simply bear witness to destruction, but would actively intervene to protect marine life. Sea Shepherd's mission was clear: to uphold international conservation law and defend ocean wildlife from illegal exploitation. Their tactics were bold and confrontational. Watson believed in direct action, in physically intervening to stop whaling vessels and other poachers. This approach, while controversial, brought international attention to the plight of whales and other marine creatures. Sea Shepherd became a beacon of hope for those who felt powerless to stop the destruction of the ocean. The Southern Ocean whale sanctuary surrounding the icy continent of Antarctica became the main battleground. This sanctuary, established to protect whales from commercial whaling, was routinely violated by fleets hunting under the guise of scientific research. Sea Shepherd, with its growing fleet of ships, vowed to stand in their way. The annual campaigns, dubbed whale wars, became legendary. Sea Shepherd vessels, often dwarfed by their adversaries, used every non-lethal tactic at their disposal. They deployed inflatable boats to obstruct harpoons, hurled stink bombs onto whaling decks, and used their own ships as shields to protect fleeing whales. Section 5. A necessary violence, hero or criminal. Paul Watson's methods have sparked fierce debate. Critics label him an eco-terrorist, accusing him of reckless endangerment and piracy. They argue that his tactics are extreme and that he operates outside the law. Watson, however, remains unapologetic. He argues that he is simply upholding international law, which prohibits the slaughter of whales in these waters. He believes that desperate times call for desperate measures, and that the violence inflicted upon whales by the whaling industry far outweighs the actions of his organization. He's a man willing to put himself in harm's way, to risk imprisonment and even death for the sake of the whales. Section 6. The Giants of the Ocean, a Symphony of Life. The battle to save whales is not just about protecting a single species. Whales play a vital role in the health of the entire ocean and indeed the planet. As they migrate across vast distances, they transport nutrients, fertilize phytoplankton, and help regulate the marine ecosystem. Phytoplankton, microscopic plants that form the base of the marine food web, absorb vast amounts of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. Whales, by supporting phytoplankton growth, indirectly help mitigate climate change. The health of the oceans is intricately linked to the health of the planet, and whales are key players in this delicate balance. Section 7. A sea change, shifting tides of public opinion. Sea Shepherd's daring actions, broadcast around the world through documentaries and news reports, have had a profound impact. Public awareness of the plight of whales has increased dramatically. People who had never given a second thought to these gentle giants were suddenly moved by their plight. This shift in public opinion has translated into concrete action. Several countries have strengthened their anti-whaling laws, and the demand for whale meat has plummeted in some parts of the world. International pressure on whaling nations has intensified. forcing them to defend their practices on the world stage. Section 8. Watson's Legacy, a ripple effect of courage. Captain Paul Watson's legacy is complex and multifaceted. He is a polarizing figure, loved by many and vilified by some, yet there is no denying his impact. He has inspired a generation of ocean activists and shown the world that individuals can make a difference. His unwavering dedication to protecting whales has brought the issue to the forefront of global consciousness. He has shown that even in the face of seemingly insurmountable odds, courage and determination can make a difference. His life and work are a testament to the power of one person to ignite a movement and inspire change. Section 9. Our turn to act, the future of the ocean. The battle to protect whales, and indeed the entire ocean, is far from over. Climate change, pollution, overfishing and habitat destruction continue to threaten marine life on a global scale. The future of our oceans and the future of our planet depends on our collective action. We must reduce our carbon footprint, support sustainable fishing practices, and demand an end to destructive industries that threaten the delicate balance of the marine ecosystem. We must all become guardians of the ocean, just as Paul Watson has been for all these years. The time to act is now. The fate of the whales and the fate of our planet hangs in the balance.